And hello, my travel and tourism students. This is week number 5 of our course. We are entering into week number 5 as we are going to talk about attractions, entertainment, and destinations. That's going to be our content that we're going to cover for the week. Before I get into what we're going to engage in throughout the week for week number 5, I just want to remind everyone of this. I have sent out a few email reminders regarding the student evaluations. You have received emails from me. The first thing that I want you all to do, okay, and do this as a priority, make sure that you complete the student evaluations that I sent a reminder out to you. It only takes maybe about a good minute. And what you're doing is you're giving your feedback on the overall value of the course. So I want to remind everyone, and I'm doing this in the video as you have received emails from me, make sure this week as a priority, do this as a matter of fact, if you happen to be viewing this on a Monday or on a Tuesday, to do your student evaluations. Take time to submit that, okay? All right, so let's get into week number 5, attractions and entertainment. And we're talking about this, okay, as a destination. We're talking about when tourists happen to travel, when travelers happen to go to different destinations. What are the main attractions? What is the entertainment within the area? So think about, for example, historical. Think about sports. Think about musical. A good example, okay, would be Broadway, as a matter of fact, in New York City, okay, to be able to go see a Broadway play or to be able to walk Times Square. That happens to be an attraction. Okay, another example, okay, of an attraction would be Disneyland in California, in Anaheim, or even Disney World down in Orlando, Florida. So think about different attractions and entertainment that will happen to allure tourists or attract tourists to come to a specified city. So scrolling down here, as I provided every week, this is the written lecture. Make sure that you go through this, and it does match up with the textbook readings of chapters 9 and 10. That's what you're going to actually be looking at this week when it comes to attractions and also destinations. So the destination aspect of it, think about resorts, for example. Think about different types of resorts. There's summer resorts, there's golf resorts, there's resorts, okay, that are more inclined based on season. As a matter of fact, one of the terms that you will come across is seasonality. Okay, there are different resorts, okay, that are more popular to visit, okay, by tourists, given the actual season that it is. And some happen to be, for example, more inclined to warm weather during the summer months or actually colder months, okay, during the winter months. Now, the one thing that I can give you an example of in here in Wisconsin would be the Wisconsin Dells. Wisconsin Dells happens to be here in Wisconsin, okay? That happens to be a resort, okay, which is really more popular during the warm weather months here, I would say from about May to about September, but it happens to be also year round if you desire to go to the Dells, okay, to actually stay within the resort. And the Dells happens to be um, consist of several water parks, for example. And that happens to be a popular spot here in Wisconsin that people happen to actually go to again during those warm weather months. So, as we talk about the examples of entertainment and attractions and destinations, there's some videos provided in terms of what attractions, okay, that you could actually visit if you happen to go to Maine or Los Angeles. So as we go into the week here, your week 5 discussions will be due on Thursday night. This has been the protocol every week. All right, so it's based on chapters 9 and 10 of the textbook. There's a discussion question that's centered around attractions and entertainment. Okay, and I want you to look at the marketing as well as the management aspect when it comes to operations. The second discussion question, okay, as I had mentioned a little bit earlier, a few minutes ago, the term of seasonality. Okay, so come up with 6 groupings, okay, that are mentioned within that when it comes to describing destinations. All right, so those are 2 discussion questions that are based on the textbook readings within chapters 9 and 10. And make sure, of course, that you have these completed by Thursday night. Your assignment, which is going to be due Saturday night, I think everybody's going to have fun when it comes to putting this assignment together. I came up with a website here through my search. And this website actually gives the top 25 tourist attractions here within the U.S., the United States. I want everyone to select one tourist attraction destination, and what you're going to do is you're going to put together a travel package. So the travel package is going to consist of round-trip airfare, hotel stay, and also a rent-a-car. So here are the points that I want everybody to make reference of within the assignment. As you do the assignment, you select a departure, okay, based on from where you're located and what destination you desire to go to. And it has to be based on this website here, the top 25 tourist attractions according to Touropia. All right, so I want you to give the rate of the airfare, okay, along with the name of the airline. Okay, also I want you to select the hotel where you're going to stay at. Make it a 3-day and 3-night stay, everyone. And give the name of the hotel and also the nightly rate, along with the type of room you're going to be staying in. And then I want you to select a rental car company, give the name of the company, the type of vehicle, along with the daily rate. And I want you to summarize all of this in one paragraph, one Word document, and in APA format. Now, to put together this travel package, you can go to www.expedia.com. That's what I recommend to put together the travel package. It's very easy to do. This assignment may take you maybe 20, 25 minutes, a half an hour to complete. So this will be due on Saturday night. Also, a reminder here before I wrap up this discussion, everyone, the one thing that you want to do is you want to focus on the signature assignment for this course. Begin to do your research right now. This is going to be due at the end of the semester. So I want everyone to begin to do your research. The one thing you don't want to do is try to start doing this project at the last minute. This is going to be a PowerPoint presentation, and it's based on overseas travel. So we call this the overseas project. That's what it is. Again, the final week, that will be the final half week of the semester. This is when you're going to turn in this project, okay? So I just want to remind everyone as we're going into week number 5 is to be vigilant of the time as we are winding down the semester. And this is something that you want to start working on right now. Start prepping for it. Start putting together the research for it. Okay, everyone. That summarizes week number 5. Of course, this is my contact information. If you have any questions, okay, or any concerns. All right. Good luck, everyone. This is Professor Javier Black signing off for week number 5.